y'all allocate fees. Y'all seen that. Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Colombia, London. You serious? Building. Right? My home to college equal their home to college. And they Philly. One of my I'm doing really good too. One of my reasons why I'm really asking people to go there, but they got a school there. People building, guys. They're not playing, and we can't. We're not playing. And again, like I said, I told you earlier, I'm not gonna here to throw your brain hostage about what we're not doing. But how you see the operative principle is how do you come together? Because we coming together now. Right now, afterwards, what happened? See, what took place? How are you going to build this and these things that we talked about from this site? That's why, again, going back to Dumont, and I'm going to talk to a few of us, man, we need to get that book together, back together. Right? Praise be to Al Jamal and them, man. We even had everybody from what region they were in, and what is it that you do? Counseling work, plumbing, school, custodial, carpentry, whatever you do. We need that in there because now you can look and pull from your resources that. No doubt, guys. And lastly, I got my brothers here. I got to big up them, right? Now my brother just came through here, Office of Cultural Management, Merciful, Law Justice, Lord of Mail, and a handful of 7 guards on the Knowledge Day of last month went to the Department of Corrections. Because you know the guards when they lost you, right? So now they're at this point where they needed to guard. Listen to this. This is very important. I'm gonna conclude on this note. There's no peace until guards at the conference table. That's a biblical saying. But that literally is and was the case when we got here. We spoke to about 50 clergy, right? To educate them about truly who we are and what we teach. You know, peace to the guards is in there, but we know how that goes. Because I was in there like a handful of them, right? And some of them have a raggedy representation, right? Yeah, let me go, wait me, devil, we gonna kill you, nigga. You know what I mean? Like that's what you're teaching. Not saying that's the do or done with all of them, but they get it. Because check this one, and then we had to tell them that they was, let me use these words, flabbergasted, mind-boggling. When Divine Prince gave them the introduction, they jaws dropped. Because the wisdom, no disrespect, they wasn't even respecting that. The PowerPoint presentation blew their mind. Mathematics had the thing set up, and you can look at the screen. This is a law, this is Shamgar. This is what happened here, this is what we did. It's gonna be peace. What do you mean? In fact, Merciful was the one who taught them when he talked about the universal flag. Then he asked, we told you that we're not anti-white or pro-black. Let me dispel that immediately. Yes, the black is God, the white man's devil. But we're not teaching that to emulate hate. Because one of the first ones, actually, before I feel, was Lindsay. And he didn't give Lindsay the flag because he's just my man. Lindsay went into the halls of government empowering them. This is how the power and the truth elevated. Like what? You got him coming here doing that? But we understand God in all facets. In all facets of learning and areas. We had to be, and it was serving God on the knowledge day, making knowledge born to them about that. So we went in there to make sure and to ensure that the culture of our God and the principles of this nation is made manifest to them. Right? But let me, I'm backing up. The God Almighty said something. Yeah, please, man. Yeah, listen. Before I go, whoever speaks after and ongoing, let no one come in sight. Matter of fact, tighten it up a little bit. If it's too hot, get out the sun there. We get it. But you laugh. Don't forget those principles. Oh, how you doing? Excuse me. No, excuse me, sir. Don't disrespect. Don't look stupid in the face because you won't want me coming in your house doing that. Our house is wherever we are. We're the natural landlord. This is the last Sunday of the month. We in Fort Greene. Scream that out! That's right. This is our home. Don't you ever forget that. We teach here, and we always will. And if we don't like because we yelling, then take your waggedy ass home. That's right. Oh, I'm not ready to talk. Oh, well. Because we teaching the truth. We teaching about coming together. We ain't here to appease and to accommodate you. I mean, we're respectful and civilized people. We understand the meaning, but understand the duty. Right? And with that, I'm going to just say peace and somebody else add on. Peace.
Peace. I'll be wise Asia for those who don't know me. I'm going to build a little bit on today's mathematics, being wisdom equality. How I show my wisdom equality with God and devil being on the planet Earth is that I don't speak too much. Because when you speak too much, you expose yourself. And when you expose yourself, you put yourself in danger. I only speak what a person needs to hear. And I give that to everybody. I speak to, whoever know me know I talk a lot. But I'm only giving a person what they need. I don't give them too much. I don't give them about myself. I only give them what they need to know. And that's something here that I see needs to be done more. Maybe not with the people that are standing here. I'm saying as a whole. For brothers and sisters all the way out in Cali, Arizona, Texas. Because I talk to everybody. And we need to start keeping it a little more tighter. We need to stop letting out our dirty laundry. We need to start showing more positivity. Because I knowledge God by nature. And I'm not sitting wasting no time. And the gods that I know and the gods that I've been fortunate to be among are beautiful in every way. And I need to see a lot more of that on Facebook, on TikTok, on Snap. Because I'm on all of that. And I want to see more greatness. I'm the home of Islam. I'm going to bring forth the understanding. So, brothers need to just step it up a little bit more, just a little bit. Because you great as you are, and I'm not downplaying none of my brothers. I'm not here to be a big eye and a little you. Again, I'm the home of Islam. And I just want to see my brothers doing the best that they supposed to be doing. Not out here beating on no woman. Not out here telling no woman about Pluto and what's going on with the rings around Saturn when she's right here now. And they utilizing her for one thing. And then when he gets his instant gratification, she's discarded. And now she's everything but a daughter of Allah. And now we have a woman who may very well be bearing some life, and they're going to be walking around polluting the planet. And y'all men, I'm a woman, so I get to hear these stories. And it hurts me. It hurts me dearly. Because I didn't go through this. I was loved. That's how come I dress a certain way. That's why I smell a certain way. That's why I conduct myself in a certain manner. That's how come I don't have the problems that a lot of females in this culture have. Because I'm one of few who was loved. And you can hear it in my build. The topics that I speak on. The passion that comes out in my sound. You can tell somebody took time and energy with me and loved me and created this greatness that you see before you. Because I was loved. And brothers need to start showing that. Start loving yourself, black man. You the greatest thing known on this planet. If nobody told you today, black man, you're the greatest thing I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. Okay? Let's get into that. Okay? But when you're walking around and you're smacking up your woman, what in turn happens to your woman? She starts smacking up your kids. What happens to your babies? Your babies go to school and terrorize other babies. Because why? People who are hurt will hurt other people. Now today, another society advocates loving. We all know and understand that love is a high level of understanding. And black man, when you show how much you love yourself, and who you are, what you stand for, that chick with them great hills and mountains walking by butt naked will cover herself up to be among you. When you start holding doors without looking at the law, save yourself, more women respect you. Like, yo, that brother ain't never talked to me nasty. That brother never made me feel other than my own self. Let me go see what he's talking about. I know I can't look like this. I know I can't bring this type of food around here. Women will start naturally gravitating. They will naturally clean themselves up, brother. If you maintain, but if you fall victim and you standing there like, God damn, sister, that's 29,141 feet. Shit. When you doing that, she repelling. Why? Because the planet Earth is what? 6 sextillion tons. A unit followed by 21 ciphers. And why is it 21 ciphers? Because those 21 ciphers are all the men who put the sex before the knowledge. And that's why they fell victim. And that's why I weigh so goddamn much. Traveling at 1,037 1/3 miles per hour on my 23-degree accent. So, you brothers, that's my wisdom equality for today. And I hope that y'all start doing some baby steps and moving forward so we can have, I shouldn't be the only sister in this cipher. I shouldn't be the only active sister taught by a firstborn. I shouldn't be a lot of the things that I am. And the reason why is because we're dropping numbers. Like the gods before me was building and saying, we're losing our attracting powers. I'ma give y'all this for free. Babies, if y'all don't know, babies are attracted to dance and they attracted to sports. And if you want to will some babies in here, because I dance, so I always got the youth among me. I'm always among the youth. Start having some dancing classes, start offering some sports, find some guards who are good at dancing, who are good at sports. I know one brother that's good at sports, powerful knowledge of law, that's his niche, that's his thing. Utilize brothers like that, start attracting these babies, because with these babies come some women, and I won't be standing here talking y'all heads off. Peace.
That's crazy.
Peace, God. I don't like that. Peace! Hey! That's what I'm talking about. Show our strength, man. We're in the land of the warriors. We're in Medina, man. Today is so significant, man. You know, and for all those that don't know me, I go by the divine name of Father Shalborn, Eternal Great Mind of Law, from Browns, Manville, Brooklyn, Medina, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, let's get back to it. It ain't only the fact that today is the rally, you know what I'm saying? June is a significant month, not just because the law went home, you know what I'm saying? It's a significant month in the fact that right here in year 3 was the very first Medina rally. Year 3, June 18th. The knowledge was built and it was born. You know what I'm saying? And what God was instrumental in getting it like that, Sahim, Knowledge God, and Big Hashim, they was the ones that kept going to Allah, telling him, come to Medina, come to Medina, come to Medina. Some beg the different. No disrespect to my brothers from Mecca, but a lot of brothers from Mecca say Allah didn't come down here, which I know otherwise. You know, so when I give you all the history, I'm gonna give it to y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Now we on wisdom equality. That's the plane for today. You know, in the supreme mathematics. Wisdom equality. Let's look at that. Wisdom equality. The wisdom, the earth was up here, and she showed a proof of our good equality from what she was saying. So I'm gonna go with that. We losing our way because we don't stay within the original teachings. You see what I'm saying? If you stay within the original teachings, and I don't mean when you see me every last Sunday of the month, peace God, peace queen, peace queen. No, get to know your brother. Get to know your sister so you know where you're going. And it's not setting up books or giving out pamphlets, you know, coming up to my brother AJ, yo, peace God, let me get a son of man. No. Ask your brother how you feeling. Ask him what I asked him as soon as I seen him. He'll tell you, ask him how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? I don't sleep with none of y'all. You see what I'm saying? I don't sleep with none of y'all. You know, she said that love is a high elevation, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you that love is the most highest elevation of one's understanding. You know what I'm saying? And there's different levels to love. You could love your sister, you could love your dog, you could love money, you could love cat. You could also love getting high. You know what I'm saying? Love, cipher, victory, equality. This is what I mean staying in original teaching. Stay within the method and the means of supreme alphabets and supreme mathematics, and you're going to be fine. Those are the keys that unlock the universe. Actual fact, and I'm about to show you. I'm not just going to tell you, but I'm going to show you. First of all, let's deal with the science of civilization. We great, right? Yeah. You heard what she said. We great, right? Yeah. Now, while I went to civilization, just think about it. In order for you to build a civilization, you got to do what? You got to have science. You know, and one of the oldest science known of science is mathematics. And mathematics and science is one of the same. Now, let's deal with a few civilizations. This is why I went back like that, starting from the foundation, the prime, the original. We say we the original man, well, I'm going to build on that. You know what I'm saying? The origin of man, like she said, is the black man. That's an actual fact. We can deal with the Sumerian civilization. We can deal with the Egypt civilization or the Kemet civilization. We could deal with the Dogon civilization. I could go down the line. We could deal with Mono-Montambia, you know what I'm saying? Which is the people up south, South Africa, the continent's turned upside down, and they had to be magnificent in mathematics to build these civilizations. How do I know that? Still to this day, him devils still can't tell me how the pyramids was built on the Gaza Strip. That's how great you are. You know what I'm saying? That's how great you are. And not just that. You can go down in Mexico and look at them omelette, them big ass heads about the size of this cipher. Them big ass heads, you know what I'm saying? You know? So don't look at yourself and think that you ain't great. Yeah, I know it's hard. It was set up that way. And let's not forget that it was set up that way for the original man to fail. Your degree tell you that. What is devilment? Telling lies and stealing how to do what? I told you, stay within your means. Stay within your 120. Stay within 120 is really the science of everything in life. You don't believe me? Check me. Check me. Ask me. Pull any one of them degrees right now. Ask me, and I guarantee you, I relate it to what's going on right now. And that's what you need to be able to do. Besides loving your brother, you know what I'm saying? Also, there's another significance to this day. Actually, yesterday, the Wisdom Power Day of June. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all don't even understand, or probably don't even know the history. That's when we got our salvation. Okay? Brothers from Medina, I'm gonna say it again. Do that ring a bell? That's when we got our salvation, if you know the history. You know what I'm saying? The history I'm talking about is for the firstborn from Medina, the Honorable Waddell Gatson. Alright? Y'all probably don't know him as that. Knowledge God. Walik Knowledge God. That God went to see Allah in year 3 for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Up there. And when he went up there to see Allah, Allah was talking to a clergyman. And you know what Allah told the clergyman? See him right there? That's my son, the new black Jesus. That was on a Wisdom Power Day in the understanding year. And after he told him he's the new black Jesus, he said, that's my son. He said, the reason why I'm telling you that is because this is our first day of salvation. You see what I'm saying? See, it's history to this. It's not just quoting lessons. It's not just quoting degree. You gotta make it walk and talk. And when I say make it walk and talk, I literally mean that. Not be a lip fest. I literally mean that. Like my brother, I don't know where Law Shah at, but he was up here saying, yeah, you don't let nobody walk through. You damn right you don't let nobody walk through. Can anybody cut the sun? Hell no. It's too fucking hot. Your ass will burn up. You know what I'm saying? Your ass will burn up. You see this flag?
Same way here.
You can't cut the flag. You see the white inside this flag? That's the white clouds of deception. The white clouds of deception, it don't only mean for the devil. Black people can give you white clouds of deception as well. You know what I'm saying? Don't get lost, or don't get mesmerized or caught up. And that's why Allah said, don't fuck with, excuse my language, don't fuck with them plus lessons. He didn't say that he didn't never say they wasn't right and exact. What he said was, when I was in Bellevue with Armando X wrote them, you know what I'm saying? And Jamil wrote them. He said, they writing exact, but y'all don't mess with them. Y'all just deal with what I gave y'all, 120. You know, I hear a lot of brothers around here quoting some of that stuff. Allah 360, you know what I'm saying? Who and what is God and all that stuff. That's a next man understanding. Your understanding is the best understanding because that's what makes it understood. If you understand what you need to understand for yourself, then you can add on. That's why it's knowledge, add on the cipher. You know what I'm saying? You got to add the knowledge on to make the cipher complete. And when you get to completion, that's 120 knowledge, 120 wisdom, 120 understanding. That's 306 degrees of perfection. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers be like, oh God, you can't be perfect. Yes, you can. Perfect is anything that's essential to the whole. What's wrong with you? I'm the arm, leg, arm, plus a superior head. I'm perfect. What you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? We gotta build, man. We gotta build. And when you stop building, you're gonna lose your what? Power. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna call yourself the piece with the magnet if you ain't building nothing? And I ain't talking about going out there hustling, because I did it too. You know what I'm saying? And even then, you still gotta know how to add. That's mathematics. Straight like that, that's mathematics. Come on, man, like, we in a state, like I said last parliament, I'm gonna say it again. We need a economic plan. Plain and simple. It's been too many years. Too many years. I'm gonna say it again. We need a economic plan, realistically. Not no pledges, not no donation. You know what I'm saying? Not a law of mathematics calling me, or me calling law of mathematics, or Muhammad calling me and saying, yo, God, I'm setting up this prize, we need to add on. We should have something there. And I ain't talking about a law school and never what they got. I'm talking we should have something there. We a nation supreme. Just look at us. I brought the determined idea the last parliament and told y'all. Just look, $10 from everybody, every month, every member. You can take $10 and go get motherfucking Hennessy or smoke a fucking blunt. Why you can't put it for your nation? This way, when you want to take some kid somewhere or something, it'll be something there in the account. You know what I'm saying? What you do is, I'm gonna give you a little blueprint. What we can do is, as a whole, that's why I bring it to the part. What we can do, you nominate brothers from each borough. Start with Region 1. Nominate brothers from each borough and put them on the board. Make a separate account where only 3 out of the 5 could go there. And when they need to go there, you call a meeting and you bring it, and that'll be at the Pollination business. You know what I'm saying? Like Umar used to do, Duma and them used to do. You know what I'm saying? Let the nation know what we have. You know what I'm saying? In the account. And look, we want to go forward. We want to go forward this way. Like now, we got 2 different projects going on. My brother was talking to me as we walked down the step. You know, I got a little aggravated about it. And I love Born King. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I love Born King. You know what I'm saying? Why not combine to a social equality? See, because when you combine 2 cipher, guess what it becomes? It becomes an 8. That's a bill. And when you twist it, it becomes what? Infinity. Teach. That's right. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got all this knowledge, you got all this power, but yet and still, anytime something happens, we got to call each other. Yo, God, I need this. Yo, we need this to add on and stuff. You know, and while I'm on that, you know, let me just give a commemoration to all the brothers and sisters, and I would name y'all, that added on. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the show and prove this year, besides myself, Black Son, besides Born Black, and the rest of them, you know what I'm saying, the brothers, Allah Shah and all of them, you know, Allah Shah added on, Divine Universal added on, Peaceful Nubia added on, my queen, Queen Tanyophia, she added on, I added on, Righteous Mathematics added on from the desert, Divine Realistic added on, and my brother Wonderful from Medina, also from Brownsville. He the only one in this nation that spelled his name with an O. He added on also. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what I got to say to y'all, man. Just think about that. We need an economic plan, and I'm gonna say peace to the God. Peace. Peace to the God's first. Understood.